Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Conflict Resolving Network. I'm Dr. Adam Lodzinski. In this video, what I want to do is start to talk about conflict-prone relationships. Now, in my book, in Chapter 4, I identify 8 such relationship types. And in this video, I am going to focus on one of them, which is the stretched relationship. So, what do I mean when I call a relationship one that is in relationship stretch? In a nutshell, it's a relationship that's gone way ahead of itself. This happens, especially early on, when people are sort of kind of infatuated with one another in a romantic relationship, and it often starts off well-intentioned. People want to get close, and they want to get close kind of maybe faster than they should. Now, what happens in a relationship stretch is that, people make plans. They talk about things and they do things, maybe spend more time than they should together, given just how well they know each other. How long they've been together. The relationship now is more, I would say, out on a limb in terms of what they're talking about, what they're doing together, what they're planning or hoping. And here's the problem. The problem is that they don't know each other well enough. So they find themselves going on a vacation way ahead of the way that the relationship actually is at that time. And boom, they find out things about one another that they didn't know. They haven't had the time to get to know one another. To make that happen. In other cases of relationship stretch, it might be that one of the parties, if you want to call them parties, wants more out of the relationship than the relationship is ready for at that particular time. Now, if the other person goes along with this, then again, the relationship's going to be in stretch. It'll be going too far, too fast. I'm sure that all of you have experienced something like this at some point or another. And what is the problem then? Well, the problem is that it can get awkward. It can start to be uncomfortable, particularly if one person wants to be closer to the other and that other person isn't quite ready to take that step, to take that relationship to the next level. And so in these situations, why is it conflict prone? Well, it's conflict prone, first of all, because these people don't know each other well enough to be doing the things that they're doing together that are a little bit on the more committed side of the equation than they're actually ready in terms of commitment. And so at some point or another, it starts to get a little uncomfortable for at least one of the two people. And then what can happen is that they, start to pull back. And if you're in a stretched relationship, you're going to have to start to pull back a little bit. Now, you don't want to go too fast in the pullback because that becomes very noticeable. And the other person can be really, hurt by it, I suppose. Another thing, though, that happens is that because you don't know each other very well, you find out things that, are icks. They're things about the other person that, you didn't know. Now, here you are, on a vacation together. You're traveling around someplace, and you find out this person does these things that you don't like, or they believe or say things that you don't like, and you kind of feel, stuck out on a limb. So if you don't pull back, if you don't sort of say, well, tone down, cool down a little bit, you run into what often happens, which is that sooner or later you have a blow up. Something happens. Something causes a conflict between you. And because you're kind of out on a limb anyways with the relationship, and you're kind of feeling awkward and you're kind of feeling nervous about what's going on, quite often that conflict, that argument, that blow up is the last one you ever have. I want you to think about relationship stretch and maybe reflect on your own experience or that of people you know. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, if you like the concept that I'm getting across and hoping that you'll find helpful, if you actually find it helpful, please let me know. Please like, please subscribe and share. It would be great. I'd much appreciate it. Anyways, we'll be talking more in this video series on a relationship stretch in the future. Till then, take care and bye for now.